Hi everybody, weebean here. Today I'm going to be doing a rant about pretty much just my theories on government, life, prison system, shit like that. I read an article earlier saying that United States cops shoot, this is on Russia Time, or RT.com. It's a great fucking website. Go there for your news information. Don't go to Fox. Don't go to CNN. Don't go to Yahoo. Don't go to Google. Go to RT.com to get your fucking news. Alright? And listen to Ron Paul. That's where you should get your real fucking news from, not these bullshit two-party system puppets like Sean Hannity, Bill O'Reilly, and fucks like that. Alright, don't listen to them. They're fucks. They're fucking with you. Anyways, back to this article I was reading. Said that cops fire more rounds per year per cop than all of total cops in Germany combined. So, a cop on the sidewalk that you see in America shoots more rounds by himself a year than all the cops in Germany. Now, there's something wrong here, people. Our prison system fucking sucks. There's no around it. There's no way around it. Our prison system is overcrowded, costs fuck tons of taxpayers' dollars, which is bullshit. And this is what they're essentially doing. Oh, let's take these 200 murderers and stuff them in a hallway together. Ha ha ha. And let them go play in the playground every day for 30 minutes. Yeah, that'll work out, you dumb fucks. I mean, it's such bullshit. And they wonder why crime is so high. If you can't trust cops, like, who the fuck, you have to carry a gun. You don't want to fucking die. But the cop has the power to arrest you for having a handgun in your car when it could just be for protection against the fucking cop. You know what I mean? And that brings us to the drug war. The drug war is a way of keeping minorities down. And I'm not a minority, but that's what I believe. Not only just people, minority, or just pretty much just the lower class, which happens to be all, 90% minorities in most cities. But my thing, they keep the lower class down. They need help with their mental stability and their emotional problems. They don't need to be crammed into a 5x7 closet with 1,000 other fucks in the same prison, from rapists, child molesters, murderers. Like, that's just fucking stupid as fuck to me. I just think it's fucking ridiculous. We spend more money a year on prisoners than the average. It's about the same as the average American salary. I just think it's fucking ridiculous. But and honestly, I think the only way America can get on the right path, this is the only opportunity we might ever have for another 100 years. And by then we could seriously fuck up the earth. You know what I mean? I think we can vote for Ron Paul. When do true politicians who are consistent come around? Fucking never. Alright? We have a politician who's honest. He was a doctor, he's seen he knows his medical issues. He's voted consistently, he's a peaceful man, he's not a fake neocon conservative that wants to go to war and shit. He does not want to go to war, and I think most people in America don't want to go to war, but for fucking some reason we keep electing these retards. And it's because of the two-party system that keeps our citizens down. You know, our workers are too busy trying to find jobs and working and making money to worry about their political affairs. They don't have time to go smoke weed like I do and other people do and just go think about shit and realize how fucked up the world is. You know what I mean? So it's easy for them. They're born, pretty much in the South or North. You can't really help where you're born or who you're born under. Your parents persuade you to go one way, Republican or Democrat, generally. And, you don't really want to have to think about politics too much. You just subscribe to one side, and you're, in a way, brainwashed. But, people, there's a way to open your mind. It's called marijuana, and it's called shrooms, and it's called drugs. If you allow it to open your mind, it truly can. There are still stupid-ass people that do drugs, but they're not opening their minds, people. We can open our minds on drugs and learn many things. Here's my little testimony. About a year ago from now, summer 2011 into the fall of 2011, I was a hardcore conservative neocon. If I was the way I was a year ago, I actually started this election. I started liking Rick Perry. All right, okay, that was not long ago. Shows you how fast I changed. I started doing a lot of marijuana. I've done shrooms before, and then I realized how important that shrooms trip was once I started smoking marijuana. But anyways, I was a hardcore neocon about a year ago. I didn't even really care about us going to war. Just didn't give a fuck, you know what I mean? And now, I just detest everything I used to stand for. Think about this, people. Our country has drugged a plant that's been living on the earth longer than we have. Illegal. And they keep drugs such as DMT, which we all carry, by the way, in our brains. The pineal gland. The third eye. They keep things like that illegal to keep us from opening our minds. Alright? Don't listen to them. People. Our entire government right now is ran on a system of fucking lies. From the media, politicians, your professors, your parents. It's a system of lies that we can fix if we do drugs and open our minds. I think with Ron Paul, we have a serious chance if we don't fuck this up. I'm from Texas, and I'll be so fucking pissed if my state doesn't vote for Ron Paul, who hails from our state. Are you really not gonna vote for him? You're gonna vote for some fuck Romney, some fake Republican robot asshole who's really just a big liberal in government. He's hardcore government. You know what I mean? Obama, dude. People think he's like. People are fucking stupid and are like, he's gonna get us out of war. He's gonna get us out of war, man. He's gonna get us weed, bro. Like, I remember that 4 years ago. And I'm just saying, we have more SWAT team narcotics raids on houses more than ever in the Obama administration. I know he doesn't have complete control, he can't really do too much about everything. I understand that, but here's the other thing. I used to have, in 2008, liberal friends of mine would be like, oh, dude, you're just a Republican, want to keep the military-industrial complex going. It doesn't matter what party the president is, unless there's someone like Ron Paul. Alright? It does not fucking matter if there's a D or an R. A D for dick, R for retard. It does not matter if there's a D or R by their name, alright? That's just one fucking idea. You know how many ideas? There's infinite ideas, but we subscribe to two major ones in America. Maybe three, pretty much three, actually, because there's a large number of libertarian movement is growing. And I don't even, I'm just really ranting hardcore here. But, these, Republicans or Democrats, we're gonna be in war, people. Think about how much money it makes them, dude. Think about how much money. Do you really think we're gonna pay off our fucking debt? Do you realize the ridiculous, absurd amount? Like, we're just fucked. Because we've elected fucks. And been in stupid-ass wars. And let the corporations just fucking control us. And we listen to them. And I'm not trying to be a hippie, I'm not trying to be like, oh, corporation. I'm just saying that's what happened, people. We're a very corporated country. We're not a true capitalist country, as Ron Paul suggests. We're crony capitalist, and, it's bullshit. This is not true. If I can't open a store that sells plants down the road without going through hours of paperwork and bullshit, you know what I mean? And if marijuana was in it, I'd be shut down because it's illegal. There's something wrong here. We're not the land of the free. We're the land of the lied to for a long time. Alright? You have people that just fucking don't want to open their minds, and that's what keeps us stuck. The people that don't open their mind and do drugs the correct way are the people that are registered as Republicans and Democrats that are, they just have to follow these two paths. And granted, they're, like, my parents are busy as fuck, I understand they don't have they can't just do drugs and think about things. They have to do shit. You know what I mean? But some of us have the time to. And this is what I believe is the true way of thinking. This is a common aspect of people smoking weed, is they become peaceful and more, they question authority a lot more. And I think this is the way we should be. But the government keeps it illegal, as I said earlier, to harness their power and keep us from opening our minds and realizing what they're doing is complete fucking nonsense. You know what I mean? Well, that was a long ass rant. I did not expect that. I'm gonna finish my gushers. Tropical flavor, they're very good. And I'm gonna ride home on my bike. See y'all later.